maintained focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Suggs, and the basket is good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's George. Here's Kessler. Outside for George. Suggs with the steal. Pass to Banchero. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. A 3 from George. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Miracle Man, right block shot, and the jumper falls for him. Miracle Man's got 6.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Kings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And looking at Orlando, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Now, here's George. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now George, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. You look at Kessler, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Miracle Man, no good. Jazz trail by 7. To the middle, here's Sexton. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Banchero passes to Miracle Man. That shot off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Hendricks passes to George. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That's the Miracle Man. Wagner outside. Stolen by Clarkson. And here they come. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
Here's Miracle Man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Kessler. And here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
And Doris, we know Suggs, the 5th pick in the 2021 draft, struggled with his shot early. But it seems like he's found other ways to help.
Kevin, you have to do everything you can to mask a weakness that you have. So strengths for Suggs, he's got the ability to guard both guard positions. He rebounds his position well, and he pushes tempo. So while that perimeter perimeter game develops, contribute in other ways.
Hendricks, good.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
To the inside. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson outside. Swiped it away. For the finish. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here is George. He kicks to Clarkson. It's deflected.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
That's good from Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's Wagner following the bucket by the Jazz. A pass to Miracle Man. Banchero up top. Kicks to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Kessler finds Clarkson. Here's George. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Wagner takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Utah calls timeout. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Franz Wagner. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Yurtsevin. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to...
Magic leading by 17. So on the floor for Orlando. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Markelle folds out there with Suggs. And it's Miracle Man in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. Pass to Hendricks. And it's Kessler, top of the key. Outside for George. Just 3 to shoot. Over Banchero. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Clarkson outside. Kessler up top. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Here's Sexton after the Magic pick up 2. Dishes to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
To the paint, here's Miracle Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kessler with the bucket.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Miracle Man. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, that's about the defense keying in on Banchero. He recognizes it and shows off his vision.
Clarkson finds Kessler. Now Clarkson. This one for 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Miracle Man, the pass to Fultz. Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Kessler. Miracle Man, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Inside, Kessler with it. He's got 10. The little short-range fadeaway off target. Suggs passes to Miracle Man. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside, Sexton. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
To the paint. Here's Kessler. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. And the Jazz call time here. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Paolo Banchero. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Outside, George. It's stolen by Fultz. Banchero with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Clarkson against Fultz. It's blocked.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Miracle Man. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 24 points for Miracle Man.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Right there. To the inside. Outside, George. Rebound by the Magic.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. Passes to Clarkson. Shoots over Wagner. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
That's off as well, so he misses both. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
That's good from Wagner. Hey, Doris, talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swing man who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it. He can put it on the deck. He can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all three levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
And Orlando has possession, following the bucket by the Jazz.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now, here is George. He has 6. Here's Sexton. Up again. Rebound by the Magic. Miracle Man's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Franz Wagner's such a good player when keeping defenders off balance. Really makes the defense guess.
And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright. I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's Harris. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 7 points for Gary Harris.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to George. In the corner, Collins with it. The rebound by Bitadze.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Shot by Collins, no good. And it's the Magic with the ball. Wagner outside. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Wagner missing. The Jazz shooting 44% from the field in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Orlando dictating the flow. Here's Suggs. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Collins. Here's Horton Tucker. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Down low, here's Miracle Man. Hendricks pulls it in. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Horton Tucker. Feeds to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Here's Miracle Man. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 5.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Now the pass to Wagner. Inside to the left side wing. Magic moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 9.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
George looking over the floor. Again, the Jazz score.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Yurtseven's checked in. And so it's the Orlando Magic out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And got Walker Kessler. George is out there with Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Here's George after the made shot from Miracle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 16. And Wagner has it in the corner. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wagner's got 11 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Harris outside to the right side. Here's Suggs. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sexton on the wing. Back to George. Hendricks passes to George. Shooting foul.